Thanks for being here with us on Good Day State Line. Tinker Swiss Cottage Museum and Gardens is a staple in Rockford's history. Samantha, the executive director, joins me now to tell us all about Tinker and a very interesting lecture you have coming up. Hi, Samantha.
Hi, thank you so much for having us.
Oh, I am so excited to hear about this because I'm not originally from Rockford, but the minute I started working here, started living here, people talked about the Tinker Swiss Museum. And so I'm excited to just hear everything from you. So tell us a little bit about the history of the Tinker Museum.
So Tinker Swiss Cottage was built by Robert Tinker in 1865. It is one of our city's hidden gems. If you haven't been there before, it is a Victorian house museum, and it's called a cottage, but really it's a 22-room mansion. So it's quite large. But Robert Tinker had served a term as Rockford's mayor, was a very prominent businessman, helped start up the Rockford Public Library, the Rockford Park District, Swiss Gardens. So I mean, he was very influential throughout our city.
And you do tours of this ginormous cottage.
We do. We have tours Tuesday through Sunday at 1 o'clock and at 3 o'clock. Those are our general admission tours. They're $8 for adults, $7 for seniors. Kids between 5 to 17 are $5.
Okay.
And under 5 are free.
Very cool. It sounds like a fun experience for the entire family.
It is. You know, the tour lasts about 60 to 90 minutes. You learn a lot, not only about the Tinker family, but also early Rockford's history, a little bit about the architecture and the artifacts and things like that.
So you have some special events coming up, and we've been talking about this, since the beginning of the show. The World's Fair serial killer, H.H. Holmes.
Yes. So in 1893 at the Chicago's World Fair, H.H. Holmes, who resided in Chicago at the time, was a doctor in the city, ended up actually also being a serial killer and known as the America's first serial killer, as a matter of fact. So we have internationally renowned author and filmmaker John Borowski coming out to give us a lecture on H.H. Holmes. It's called H.H. Holmes Beyond the Devil in the White City. So we're really excited. That's coming up next Sunday, June 9th at 2 o'clock.
Very cool. And that is all the details on all of that always on your website, right?
Yes, it's all on our website, www.tinkercottage.com.
Okay, so the reason why Tinker is a good fit for this is because of the hauntedness.
We do have paranormal tours and investigations throughout the year. Every Friday in October, of course, we do have something going on, but of course, paranormal events don't just happen 1 month. If you're haunted, they're all the time. So we do have a paranormal tour coming up on June 14th. It's a Friday evening at 7 p.m. And of course, the information is on our website as well. Okay,
so tell me a little bit about the haunted part of the Tinker
We
Swiss.
do believe that the Tinker family is still hanging around. It is a unique experience coming into work and never knowing who or what you're going to run into or hear or see or smell. But I myself have seen Robert once, marry his first wife twice, and always when I have groups of kids, and so the kids never see him, and I always have to stay composed and, okay, they're doing their thing. And
he's there with multiple wives?
He did have his second wife as well. Yep, the whole family is all living together there.
So do you feel like it's creepy, or do you kind of just love it?
Most days I really do enjoy it, and it's a really unique experience.
Sure.
There are some days where you walk in and you go, oh, you guys are in a bad mood today. But for the most part, we've been open as a museum since 1943, and nothing malicious has ever happened. Right. Nobody's ever been hurt, and so they're kind of like a group of Caspers, where as long as you don't really provoke them or say mean things to them,
they might fall in love with you if they're like a group of Caspers. Doesn't he fall in love with what's her face in that movie?
I guess so.
That's awesome though, and haunted Rockford is a thing. It's not just the Tinker Museum. We've heard a lot of paranormal things in this area, so it's kind of cool. You spend most of your days at one.
Yeah, it is never the same day 2 days in a row.
So how do you book a tour?
You can go through our website, www.tinkercottage.com, and then we have a PayPal option there. If you don't have a PayPal account, you can always call us at 815-964-2424. And we can take your information over the phone.
All right, Samantha, I'm going to have to stop by, but let me know when they're in good mood, okay?
Perfect.
We are so lucky to have so many amazing things in our area. Up next, Paul Vespa from Mastro of Defense has some self-defense skills that anyone can learn. We'll be right back with more Good Day State Line.